Welcome, everybody, to Everyday People with your host, Jesus Washington. And I have a very, very special guest today. And her name is CJ Mama Bear, aka Miss Candy.
Hi, guys.
Yes, and Miss Candy is an author of several books, and she's also an herbalist. She also has a bikers organization that she had started, and she does a lot of things out here, and she's also an herbalist. So we're going to talk about all the beautiful things that she has done and all the challenges and how she overcame the challenges in life. And Miss CJ Mama Bear, how did you get that name?
Actually, Candy Jane is my first name. Darling's my last. That was my born and given name.
Uh-huh.
I am originally from Detroit.
Yes.
Born and raised. I've been on my own since I was 15, with a child. Going through a lot of different things in life, different abuses, things that people hate to say they're still going through now and don't think that they can get through. I mean, from all different types of abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, rape as a child, being on the streets, being in the sex industry, being in these strip clubs, just being that woman that did what she had to do, though. I mean, a lot of people that I do hate and how these women are stereotyped that they're just whores or, they're just getting put down and, they're garbage. No, they're not garbage. That could have been your daughter. That could have been, there's women out here that want to get out of it. I mean, sex is never going to die.
Yes.
The sex industry is never going to die.
And that's how we get here. Sex.
Right.
So it's always going to be a thing.
It's always going to be. It's the oldest profession industry. But you have women out here that are tired, that don't want nothing to do with it, and don't think there's not a way to get out of it. It might take a year. I mean, this is something not common. I mean, what job do you know that you're making a decent amount of money, $1,000 or a couple of $1,000s a week? I mean, it's a very tough industry to get out of, but at the same time, you're abusing yourself inside, outside. You can be the beautifulest woman and you feel like the biggest piece of shit sometimes. You know what I mean? Or you gotta turn to drugs or you gotta turn to alcohol just to survive. Just like me, I had kids. You know what I mean? What am I going to do? Go get a dollar an hour job. I mean, at that time you didn't think of it that way, but then when you go into the dance industry or some type of BDSM or, doing those type of jobs, I mean, yeah, it's easy money, but it's a lot of money. But at the same time, you got to change yourself eventually you want to change yourself for the better.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You want something different. That was me. I turned around, I started writing books. About my life story, about growing up and being abused. And now I just like turned it into self helping people. Just like 6 years ago, I was almost paralyzed from neck down. That's where I came involved with like the herbal stuff because I'm allergic to like aspirin, penicillin, Motrin. So there's not many things you can take. So I started growing my own herbs like the dandelion oil. These are dandelions right out from the yard. That's my pain oil. I make it myself. Anxiety or anything like that. Peppermint pain oil. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I use naturally and I grow myself and I make. So I started doing my own herbal business when it came to that. Not only being an author, on different like situations with abuse, but I take these products and when I make them, I take half that money and I donate it to abused children and women. And then I take the other half to make more products.
Definitely.
So from that, I turned around and I started doing my own organization, which I was brought up in the biker world. I was brought up in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
And like I says, now I'm not trying to come out here being a biker, number one. I mean, everybody knows me. So, but I deal with a lot of beautiful people in a lot of different states and maybe a couple of different countries. Like there's different organizations. Like one big one, especially in Michigan, is All Star or Drug Free All Star Agency that deals with a lot of rehab and stuff like that. I get my Narcan from actually Stacy, that actually is the founder president of the Drug Free All Star Agency.
Yes.
Beautiful person. She's got a beautiful story as well. Maybe one day I get my own podcast going and I can get Stacy on here maybe.
Stacy! Yes, hi Stacy.
There's another beautiful person, Jessie Strong. She's got an organization, Dragon Slayers. She lost her son to the opiates and the heroin type addiction. She's got beautiful books out too to raise money. And actually, my brother is in one of the books because my brother did an overdose. She took a little bit of a chapter and put families, loved ones in it. I mean, I love Jessie Strong Death. And she's got a little farm where it's like therapy. People can come in there. Another good one, like what mine is kind of what we all, I'm trying to work with everybody, like with the CJ Mama Bear Renewal. That's my organization. Then we got one that's in Mississippi called Wolfpack, WOLFPAC, Wolfpack Missions. AJ is a brother of mine that's part of this, and starting to work with him, and I want to start working with them a little bit more closer too. There's another one up in Ypsilanti,
Hmm.
and they're not a motor. They ride regular bikes, but they do wear vests. They're very happy. I talked to them. Very beautiful people. They're up in Ypsilanti, and they're called Wolfpack Cruisers.
Okay.
So it's not, you know what I mean? Just because you wear a vest,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody automatically thinks, hey, biker, badass. Here we go.
Yeah.
And I know, but I was raised and born in it, but mine's an organization. That's what it is. This to me, this is just memory. That's what I know. But anybody that wants to join, if you ride a bike, if you don't ride a bike, you can still wear one of these or wear a t-shirt. Just like now, I'm starting a junior league. It's called Junior Cubs. So too, getting kids off the streets, making sure they don't follow the paths, and you know what I mean, keep continuing the generation of abuse or generation of all the problems that you grew up with. Let's
Yes.
stop.
Stop it.
Let's stop it. It's time to stop.
And that's what your
I-
organization does, is
right,
stops
to
the cycle
teach,
from continuing.
right, instead of
Yes.
drug habits and being on that stage again,
Yes.
or something like that. So I do that, and then I have people that just support, and I'm trying to find sponsors too right now. You know what I mean? I want to start building. I got people in other states that are curious, starting to talk. If I can go nationwide with this, I plan on to. If it's just local, okay. At least I'm out here still helping. I'm
Yes.
not looking to be like, look at me. No, it's not about look at me. It's about help. Really help. Don't sit there and say you're not helping,
Right.
or that you're helping and you're not helping. That's what I should say. But yeah.
I wanted to ask you a question so that
Right.
people can understand your background
Right.
and how this came about.
Okay.
So do you believe like your child abuse led you to like the how the nightlife? How about that?
Well, my I love my mom to death. She's not here today,
Hmm.
but she was a sensed abuse. There was like family history of abuse going down. She was an alcoholic herself, and she went through. I've seen her go through a lot of things. I went and I followed the pattern a little bit too. But when I had my daughters and started having my kids, I wanted that to stop.
Right.
I was, raped by her boyfriends. You know what I mean, molested or whatever. In that sense.
Yes.
But
And that happens to a lot of children out here.
and it does. And at one point, I went on my own at 15
Yes.
because my mom or something didn't believe me, and that's another thing. You do have to be careful because you do have, and it's sad to say that you do have some kids out here just for a ton. Some of them do it, to get somebody in trouble, which they need to stop doing that too. But you got to be very aware and conscious and cautious when somebody comes up to you asking for help, or at least get, look into it. Don't just walk away from it.
And don't judge. That's another thing.
Right. Don't judge.
Don't judge.
The judge, and there's enough judging out here lately in these last few years. Everybody needs to stop that shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Stop that stuff. Sorry.
Well, that's why we have everyday people here on this show. We don't judge anyone. We love everyone.
Like I said, I got 6 beautiful children.
Mm-hmm.
My firstborn son, he's doing good now. He was in the military. I have a very racial family. You know what I mean? It's like black, white. Whatever the hell you want to. You know what I mean? I hate even like putting a label on it.
Right.
My one set. I got kids. From all different, like Arabic, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. It's like your people, like you just said, everyday people. And I wish a lot of people would start acting like that. You know, but they don't. And that's what's so sad today. It's like you're just love everybody love each other. What the hell? The world can end tomorrow.
It's simple to say, but it's hard to do.
Right.
Yes.
For a lot of people. Not
a lot of people. A lot of people.
I walk around life, I'm smiling, and it's like, okay, if I don't have a smile on my face, we got an issue.
Yes. Same here. Yes, something's wrong.
It's like smile. There's too much hate. Quit hating. But I would say through being with her, and it's like it kind of led up to that. I mean, my mom was, she was in the bar, but she was a bartender. And when I started on my own, I mean, getting out on these streets at 15, I mean, dealing with certain people, friends and drugs, and you know what I mean, or whatever. I mean, I tried a little bit of everything to see where my niche was,
Yes.
basically, to survive.
Yes.
And then when you have a kid and you're out on these streets, you know what
15
I'm saying?
years old on the streets with a baby.
With a baby.
That's a challenge.
That was, but I survived it. That was the thing too.
So
I mean, I slept in abandoned buildings. I slept in motels a lot, and then all of a sudden got on state assistance, but still, you know what I mean, started doing stuff. But it started where, I didn't have that belief, or I didn't have that, even my own parent, backing me up or believing in certain things that happened to me when I tried to bring it out.
So how'd you do it?
I just did it.
You just did it on your own. Like you had to lift yourself up.
Basically, it was like everything that I went through. You might get knocked down. Get your ass up.
Yes.
I mean, there is nobody. I don't care. Your parent. I hate when these kids blame their parents or this. You know what? Don't blame your parents, because you're the one that when you turn 18, you live your own life anyways. And even though you are going through all these abuses or stuff like that, I mean, yeah, it's crazy. It hurts. You don't know. You're lost. You don't know where to go. But that's where now I'm stepping in, because now you got somewhere to go for somebody to help you.
Now we have Mama Bear. Called Mama Bear.
I'm not trying to. I mean, I've had people that call me Superwoman. I got people that call me Mama Bear. I got people that call me Mother Bird, Lulu. I mean, I got all kinds of nicknames that come out of the woodwork sometimes.
Listen, Mama Bear, we need you out here. We need you out here.
But that's what I want to do. I want to help people. I want to let these people know. I mean, I'll go on Southwest Streets, 8 Mile, with I got these bags.
Yes, let's talk about the bags. Like what you do out here.
I turn around, I got these bags of these girls on the streets, and even these men that you got some men that are prostituting too out here.
Right.
But with the drug overdoses, I mean, I put it Narcan. That's what's in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got little first aid kit, like dry shampoo, hair ties, toothpaste, toothbrushes, wipes, just like a little handy bag. Sometimes I put bottled water in it.
And how often do you give them out?
I try to give, in the summertime, I try to give them out 3 times. Wintertime, sometimes I have blankets, but donations, this is how I get donation people that want to donate stuff. But I get them out about 3 or 4 times during the summertime, and try to get out 3 or 4 times during the wintertime with blankets or sweatshirts. Sometimes my family, I'll just take all of our sweatshirts and stuff and just run. My kids are like, "Where you run?" "I'm running an 8 Mile, man. I got some stuff up." They're like, "Oh, she's giving stuff away to people. She's making sure everybody's warm."
Oh, that is so sweet. That's beautiful. Yes, that's what we need more of.
That, and that's what I like. I mean, this is the type of stuff that I like to do.
Yes.
Just raise money, help people. One friend, she changed her life around from being in the dance industry. I turned around, had a fundraiser for her, got her apartment set, got her into it, furniture, all that, baby clothes and stuff like that. And she went just yesterday, finally got full custody. Her daughter went to Arizona.
Congratulations.
So this is the type of stuff that makes me smile. I mean, you have a lot of haters.
Yes.
And that disgusts me so bad right now.
But you can't let it bother you.
No, it don't. Not no more. Not no more. Not no more. Not no more. I had to stop because within the last couple of weeks I go through challenges.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe in God.
Yes.
I don't knock anybody for what they believe in or who they believe their God is. You know what I'm trying to say?
We're all one.
We're all one.
Spirituality.
Everybody looks up. That's all I gotta say. Y'all look up. Okay. I mean, we all look down too sometimes, but we mostly look up. But it's I do pray a lot on a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I notice when sometimes I fade away.
Yes.
All this crazy shit happens.
Right.
So, but I still try to stay on track. You're always going to bounce off your track once in a while. I mean, you're only human.
Yes.
But get back on it and keep going forward. Don't let nobody, no churches, nobody, bring you down.
Right.
Because I had an organization before this, and people will destroy you, will destroy your vision, will destroy or try to destroy you, period.
Yes.
Especially when you're doing something good because they're miserable. It's happened to me. It's happened to me a couple times. This is why I kind of did my organization, CJ Mama Bear Renewal, because you're not taking anything away from me this time.
Right.
You're going to see me shine.
Full control.
You're going to see me shine. You're going to see what my worth is, what my capability is, what I want to start seeing out here. Like I said, I ain't got time for you. You want to hate me. You don't like what I'm doing because I mean, doing something better than you or something. I don't know. I don't even care what your excuse is. Stop hating people that are doing something good. This is what a
Right.
lot of people out here need to start doing. Start helping.
Yes.
Start
And
joining.
highlighting all the positive things that happen in a day, because so many
Right.
positive things happen and people just want to dwell on the negativity.
Yeah. Like,
So
oh, you did this, or, oh, I got, I used to tell people, whoever wanted to kind of join and help me do this, my vision might not be your vision,
right.
but you're more than welcome to come and help if
Help.
you want, or you know what I mean, if you want to sponsor, or if you want to start helping me donate to do stuff like that. Like, I'll take donations. You don't even have to give me cash, or donate cash. I mean, if you want to go out and buy a few boxes of diapers, or have, decent extra baby clothes, because sometimes I make boxes out, because some of these women, they're being abused, they only have time to walk out with their kids in a bag, or their purse.
Right.
So I do 2-week boxes where it's like, got diapers, bottles, if I got formula or something, a couple weeks of clothes, and
Wow.
then for the females too.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So if they need to run away, grab your kid, and you're, at least they got something to come to. But that's the other thing I'm trying to do too. My next step, I want to try to maybe find an abandoned school like downriver, and turning it to like a self-help center, or a
Beautiful.
recovery center, like somewhere for people to go
Yes.
to get help and stuff like that. That is, like, I got bigger visions. I got bigger things coming. I'm starting to get myself out here a little bit more, so I can talk to people that would actually believe in me and help.
Yes.
So that's basically what I'm out here doing. All my books, all the I sell. Actually, this one I sell for $25. I did this one on my own. Half the proceeds go to help people, and the other half actually goes to make these books.
Mhm.
All I do, I don't make money off of anything. I just flip it around to make more and to help more.
Right.
So that, I mean, everybody's looking at me like, that's what. Yeah. Even when I make, like I said, I make these products. I take half of it, make sure I got enough to make some more, so I can make more money to help somebody.
Yes.
I'm not sitting out here trying to make $1 million. I'm actually true blue out here helping. Not sitting here like, oh damn, I didn't make any money for myself. Okay, I got a roof over my head, my bills are paid, my kids are breathing. We're doing good.
Right.
I mean, this makes me feel good. And actually helping people in the stuff that I'm doing and building this organization is actually helping me recover.
Right.
And it's had me put a lot of demons to rest. So, but I just want to let people know that, come on, you're going to be okay. I mean, you really are. It doesn't look like it right now, but you're going to be all right. It's like, let's go. You can do positive stuff. You're not a piece of shit.
Yes. We all have something to offer. We all have a purpose.
Yeah.
We all have a mission. And a lot of people don't understand the life experiences that they go through when they're younger.
Right.
When you get older, you start to see the picture why you went through the things that you went through.
Right.
And then you start to see how you could change it and
Right.
how you could make your life better and how you could advance yourself and also help other people
Help other people. And then
reach that
Right.
enlightenment that you have
because
reached.
right now, like, a lot of, I would say, and probably a lot of people out there can agree with me. I'm 46 years old. Okay.
Beautiful and young, mashallah.
Right. Yalla. But I mean, I used to always the question in my mind, it's like, why
Yes.
why do I keep going through this?
Yes.
I mean, you start having doubt. Oh, there's no God, there's no this, why do I keep going through this? Now, with the things that I'm doing and the writing and building this organization, I'm here to help those ones that are wondering what the hell to do.
Yes.
That's the way I look at it. It's no, I don't sit here, try to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not here to shove religion down anybody's throat.
Right.
Because that's the first thing, a lot of people try to do. And it's like, that's why they're running down the street.
Right.
Stop.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
stop. But it's just, talk, be human.
Be human. Be real.
'cause just like when I tried to go to certain places to start helping. I mean, you would think because of the experience and the the trauma that you have been through should have been enough. Oh, you don't have the credentials. What do you mean I don't have the credentials? I said, so you gave a street person book smarts too. That was really smart of you guys. But you know what? I'm glad that I did it. I mean, I got 16 completions in holistic medicine. I got to get back working on my master's in a life coach degree, which is equivalency to a psychology degree.
Yes.
So it's like, yeah, that madam, that piece of shit on the streets is looking pretty good right now, I guess. I don't
That's what they say.
know.
That's not what we
We
say. Well,
But
we are going to take a station
okay,
ID break,
okay,
and we are going to continue. And my next question to you is, and we're going to talk about your book, your
okay,
first book that you wrote.
okay.
And my question to you is, do you feel that you felt obligated because this was like the last resort that you had to take, was be on the street to take care of yourself and your daughter?
Mm, all right.
Yes.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right.
You are watching Everyday People live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and top social media platforms. Make sure you like, you follow, you comment, and you subscribe. And thank you so much for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. أعزائي المشاهدين، شكرا لمشاهدة Everyday People على قناة WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. And my beautiful guest is Miss CJ Mama Bear. And we have a lot of things to talk about, but I also wanted to give credit to our sponsors, Pink Cab Express Incorporation, and also Pink Medical Transportation Inc., for the sponsorship of the show. And any of you who would like to sponsor the show, you can hit my Cash App, capital J 112233, capital W. And I also want to send my thanks and my love to Gabby from Paul Mitchell School for doing my hair. I really appreciate it. You did an excellent job. And within the next few weeks, we will be talking about a sponsorship, Paul Mitchell coming in to sponsor the show. That will be on the coming up shows. But let's continue on with Miss Mama Bear. The Mama Bear, the one and only mama that you want out here.
Right. Oh my god. Yeah. Or you were saying about.
So we're gonna talk about your book.
Okay.
So let's. So the book that you wrote is called Candy Jane Darling.
Candy Jane Darling, tell your
Yes.
story.
Tell your story. Yalla, tell us your story. What's in here?
It's basically what is in there is being born and raised in Detroit on the streets too. Being raised with a mother. She was an alcoholic mother, but like I said, she went through a lot of her own kind of little bit of things in her family with alcoholism, um, and stuff.
And is that your mom on the picture?
Actually, no, this is me.
Oh, that's you. You look so different.
But I don't have chapters. Actually, there's going to be 4 other books, but this one started off in the beginning how I basically got here. So it's like the different
How you came to this world,
That's
or
where I came
how you came to this point?
how do I came to this point?
Mhm.
Because like I said, there's different different pictures.
Ooh, beautiful
You know,
photos.
it's all basically about surviving abuses and traumas that because you got a lot of people out here that are either getting put away or they're trying to kill themselves, or there's no other way, this is my life, this is how it's got to be. No, it doesn't have to be that way. You can survive death and still move on. You can survive. I mean, it's kind of harsh the way I'm saying it, but you know what? I don't think there's any other way to be, because this world is harsh too.
Yes.
Okay, you're raped. You don't feel like you're human enough to keep going, or sometimes you have to get yourself up, isolate yourself, get your mind back right, and just keep moving on. I mean, it's like I said, it's being raped, being beaten. I mean, it's an overpowering feeling. I mean, I'll admit, I did try to kill myself. I'm glad it didn't happen.
Thank you for not doing this.
Right, but I'm just saying, well, I was raped.
Yes.
I was, being molested. My mom didn't believe me.
Yes.
So I did.
All those led to that.
All of it led for me to try to kill myself.
Yes.
And, I did. I went to the hospital. I didn't die, but, and just, it happened again. And that's when it was like, that's it. I started running away. I started hanging out on the streets in certain areas I probably should have never been. But you know what? I was never harmed, though, really, in those areas either. That's the crazy part. It was like you got a bunch of misfits, I mean, but it's true. You got a bunch of people that I've been going through stuff and kind of look out for each other. So it's like being abused, being raped. I even have like I don't have chapters in my books. I lost my brother too at a very young age. He's actually had a heroin overdose.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my family's dead and gone. It's just like almost me and my kids. But I have a beautiful picture here. Let me see if I can find this. Um, First time I ever got married. You
First
know,
time you ever got married?
first time I ever got married.
Let me see.
A beautiful picture. Right?
Wow, beautiful.
Well, the capture is
What year is this?
this was like when I was 22, 23 years old.
Wow.
So, but the capture of it is when a pedophile has you fooled.
Yay! When a pedophile has you fooled.
Yes. And that is like I said, there's a lot of different things that are in here that some people, even my friends, said there's a lot of stuff that you've been through. Now you're going to have people come and question me.
Yes.
Come and try to call me out because anything that I write is not lying about anything. It's
Right.
just things that were closed up. How can a person go through so many different changes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here to let people know you're going to be okay.
Right.
I mean, it's bad. I mean, there's times now, I mean, because right now, like I says, I've been going through multiple surgeries. I got titanium going through my spine. I just got my right leg done. I got a titanium rod, a titanium knee in my right leg 8 months ago.
Wow.
And then I still got to get my left leg done.
But you're still here
I'm
and you
still
are
here,
strong.
and you still keep going. And the
Yes.
thing is, I mean, I should be on oxys and all that stuff. I'm not on any pharmaceuticals. I'm
Wow.
on
All natural herbs?
all natural herbs like lemongrass, chonga, off the birch tree.
Wow.
I do everything like that. So
Natural.
and that's what my business, contains too with. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like it's like you just have to have the right person to try to guide you. There's nothing wrong with anybody guiding you. It's not telling you what to do. Nobody's trying to tell. I'm not trying to tell you what you should do with your life. But here are
Like
your
a guide.
options.
Yes.
Here are your options.
Options,
You know what I
yes.
mean? I'm like I said, I'm not trying to sit here shoving down religion down your throat. I'm not trying to sit here and tell you what you should do. You know what I should do? Shut the hell up, probably. That's what I should do.
No, you're pouring a bunch of knowledge and wisdom. You're teaching the audience.
It's like I said, it's just be open. I mean, there's people still out there. This is, the year 2022, and you're seeing stuff that should be already dead and gone,
Yes.
but it's not. And it's like, stop the chains. Stop the chains of abuse that you went through. Do not let it go past go. Don't let it go past into your children's generation.
Don't give it energy, right?
Right, the energy or feeling negative. I'm Christian. I have people that from Christian to Wiccan to pagan to, I love everybody.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, the Quran, the Bible, this, that, and
yeah.
I love all that.
Yeah.
I want to know about it.
Yes.
Why not? You know what I mean? Why sit there? Oh, that's no good. This is good. That's good. Shut up. Just stop, people. Come on. It's like, so what? Everybody's got something to teach or to learn.
Yes.
Not hate.
It's knowledge. That's all it
Right.
is. Knowledge.
And that's what I try to tell everybody.
It's like bits and pieces to put the bigger picture together.
Right.
That's all it is.
It's like you come in my yard, it's like the melting pot. You got the whole US sitting in there. You got everybody. This is my family. Who did it, guys? That's mom. Everybody calls me mom. Mama Bear.
Mama Bear.
Yeah. That's why I said it's like, what should I call you? But that's why I want people to get the books out. I did.
But what the beautiful thing about this book is that like when you it's real. And then when you came out the house, you were 15 years old.
Yep. I was
so you were a teenager trying to figure out on your own with the baby. Yes. That's so difficult. So nobody guided you.
Nobody guided me. I don't know what
you had to do it all on your own.
I'm gonna say prayer. I mean, I remember praying a lot. Or just like trying to reach out, trying to talk. I did a lot of talking to myself too, meaning
definitely
just kind
self-talk,
of just like self-talking stuff. Even though people would think you're crazy, but the hell with them.
You got to do what you got to do.
You do. It's like do something. I mean, I tried to reach out to certain people. Sometimes it screwed me. Sometimes it led for more abuse.
Wow.
To come in. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just glad that it was whatever was guiding me.
Yes.
God. Okay.
Yes.
God was guiding me. For sure. I mean, what other answer is there? Because if it was a demon, I surely in hell wouldn't be here right now. You know,
What does the demon look like?
I don't know. I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. But yeah, it was just I'm gonna say I had a lot of guardian angels or something, just
Higher power.
some type of higher power that did help, and I'm glad that whatever it was guided me. But there were a few people along the way too that are still here, thank God, that know me and stuff like that. But don't give up. That's all I gotta say. Anybody that's out here on these streets and are still going through abuse right now,
And it's definitely a challenge.
it is a challenge, but you can walk out that door.
But most people do it for the money, right?
All right, are doing that. Some people, you know what? That's why told everybody, I'm not here to take the prostitutes away, the dancers away,
Yes.
the dominatrix away. Like I said, sex is never going to die.
Yes.
But you get older.
Yes.
You get tired.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
and then there's a lot of work out here that needs to be done.
Needs to be done, but it's like a lot of people don't have patience. If somebody would take the initial patience to really, really help somebody, because like getting out of the sex industry, I'm gonna tell you, it took me a good year.
It took you a whole year.
It took me a good whole year because you bounce back and forth.
And it's like a self decision. Like you have to sit with yourself and say.
It's like you got to really discipline yourself to get away from it, because like I said, where else are you gonna make $1,000 a day?
There's a lot of things that you could do and make $1,000 a day.
What?
What am I gonna tell you? Working at Wendy's.
Well, you know what? I better shut up because they
as a manager
$8 an hour. I forgot about that.
More than that. There's a lot of legit stuff.
But I'm just saying, it's fast cash. It's every day. It's not a week paycheck there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that adrenaline, that money. It's just that cash that you have there every day. And
how did you feel about the different energies coming onto you? Do you know what I mean?
You know what? I think right now when I was going through that energy, when I was going through that industry, that's where the drugs came involved. Yes. The drinking. So you self-medicate yourself so you don't feel.
So you feel numb? So you don't.
All them girls that are in there, I don't care. I mean, I've really never met anybody sober.
Yes.
Number one, I mean, they have to have a couple drinks, or they have to have a drink, or you have to smoke one of them joints before you walk in, or you maybe have to have that line or whatever. But everybody is self-medicated. Don't think they're
in that industry specifically.
In that, I believe in that industry.
Wow.
And not trying to be funny, when you're in the prostitution industry, I mean, technically, I don't think anybody would enjoy having sex with all these different men, or having to do a blowjob to a different man every. I mean,
if you think about it, right.
I mean, it's not something that you enjoy. I mean, I know I don't. I mean, if somebody's sitting there enjoying, you're faking it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This is not something, but it's survival too.
Survival. And that's why most men do
when you have a man that leads and you're sitting there with $2,500, $3,000 worth of bills a month.
Yes.
What are you and your kids gonna end up on the streets? You're gonna end up like one of these statistics? Hell no.
You do what you gotta
do and do what you gotta do. But like I says right now, I feel very fortunate. I mean, I actually bartend at the Moose Lounge in Mount Clemens. I just started over there. Beautiful people. But it's like I says, you got to get used to not having that role, having that money. And you got to stop doing the drugs. And you got to stop doing the drinking. You got to get yourself away from all that. You got to get yourself around new surroundings.
Right.
And that's the other thing too. There's a lot of steps that you have to take to change, to get away from this stuff. And it is very fast. I mean, 23 years old, living in a $250,000 house, first car you buy cash off the floor, Lincoln LS. I mean, hey, it sounds pretty good, don't it? But the price that you have to pay, the price you have to pay to utilize your body every day.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And then when you try to find, or if you find somebody or somebody finds you, to love you.
Yes.
Sometimes that takes for the person you are trying to be with somebody. There, like I said, it takes a minute. It took me a good year. I was bouncing back and forth. Oh, I got this. Everything's good. Oh, damn. I need a couple $100. Ah, shit. Let me go in this bar. Nobody will ever know. Let me go do this. Oh, let me call that John. Or no, you gotta really live by it and stick by it and just learn how to transition. And sometimes, like I said, a lot of these women and men that are out there, because there's men prostitutes too. Um, they don't know where to go, and I think that's what it's about time that they need to start doing. I mean, I also deal with some sex trafficking. I'm going to start getting me. I'm going to start getting involved in seeing about stuff like that with the sex trafficking, because that has a lot to do with a lot of different stuff too. All that kind of combines together: sex trafficking, the strip clubs, the BDSM, the underground. That's a whole big melting pot all into itself. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a
Especially,
huge thing in the world.
oh my God, that's huge.
Huge.
That's why I said it's never gonna die. I'm not here to say, hey, I'm stopping it all. Hey, nobody is never gonna stop it all. But you have those women and those children, and that's what's sad is you got some of these children, and that's by force.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? But you got some of these, and some of these women are forced too. You know what I mean? I'll go on Michigan Avenue and do a book signing. I had a girl coming over to me, her teeth were busted out, and I was handing
Yeah.
her a bag and one of those bags and stuff. And you could see that she was scared and she kept looking over this way. And I was looking over. It was, her Pim standing there. I was like, do you need some help? Here's my card. Everybody's like, aren't you scared something's going to happen? No.
Right.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm well protected.
Right.
I'm well protected. But no, but it's like, I mean, but you do. You got to protect. I mean, it was like, oh, because I have my CPL, stuff like that. And they're all like, oh, you're walking around. Well, I'm not trying to be funny. I do want to help, but I don't want nobody to take me out just because I'm trying to do something
Exactly.
good
Doing
either.
something. Exactly.
You
You got
know,
to protect yourself out here.
you do. But like I says, I just want these women to know you have help now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I have a lot of, like I says, a lot of different ways to do stuff. I mean, different contacts. You know what I mean? I talk to, like I says, the Drug Free All Star Agency a lot, and get like different numbers. Or if I get women that want me to help them, I'll call my resources and guide them. Sometimes I'll take them or make sure they have the money to get to where they need to go. So that's a lot of my donations, or people that want to sponsor me. I mean, I get bus fares, or getting them there, or if there's a cheap car or something that runs pretty good, to get them back and forth. Or hey, I need help paying rent. Or if they're doing stuff, not somebody that's going to sit there and they're going to drug themselves out. I'm not. You're going to help yourself in a rehab first before I'm going to help you.
Right.
But it's just about helping.
It's about helping.
Safety.
Yeah, and I think like giving them the different types of choices that's out here,
right,
kind of like helps them change.
Right. It does. It'll help them change. But like I said, like I have one person, they'll come for a couple weeks, they'll disappear.
Oh.
And I have a couple of people that just started joining my organization, and they're like getting all aggravated. Well, why don't they? This game can go on for a year, dude. I'm like, this is like some serious shit for somebody to change out of that. I mean, you're walking around all drugged out and making money. I mean, no care in the world, no bills to be paid. I mean, at that point in time, in the frame of mind that you're in, you don't give a shit about nothing.
Right.
I mean, who would? But it's not a lifestyle for everybody. Like I says, there's women I'm going to probably know till the day they die that they're going to still be that dancer or that dominatrix, or you know what I mean?
Because they feel like they don't have any other choice.
Well, it's not that they have any other. I mean, yeah, they don't have any other choice, or they're acceptant. This is it.
Yeah,
that's it. And some of them, I mean, they never been abused, they never been beaten. I mean, they just go along with the flow. I mean, with it, I mean, I don't mean to sound like the flow, but it's just kind of crazy. But that's why I said I want women to know you can get out of it if you want to.
Yes.
You do have those ones that want to get out of it. And like I said, I was abused child, so that's where the children come on in that I wouldn't mind helping as well.
Yes.
Just like with the Mama Bear Renewal, it's a 50c13. I have the Junior League coming out now to help, those kids stay off the streets.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you got to, try to start with the young ones now that, you know what I mean, that don't have the abuse, like trying to get them to help, or trying to get them to help the ones that are out there that need the help too.
Right.
Like the next generation.
Yeah, the next generation, right.
But, no, yeah, it's just like I says, I'm just really excited about this. I'm really excited about getting.
I'm excited for you.
More out here.
Yes.
And more helping, and yeah, just kind of just keep helping. That's all I can do. That's all I want to do.
That's all we could do.
That's why you're coming.
That's why we're here.
Yes,
That's why
it
we're
is.
here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take the next station break,
Okay.
and then we're gonna talk about your organization.
Okay. We can
And
do that.
then the last segment, we're gonna talk about your herbs.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay?
No doubt. No doubt.
Yes.
Alrighty.
You are watching. You are watching Everyday People live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and top social media platforms. Make sure you like, you follow, you comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching WJZZ, the coolest station in the world. أعزائي المشاهدين شكرا لمشاهدة Everyday People على قناة WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. And today's guest we have Miss CJ Mama Bear, and she basically has a lot to offer, and to help all of you. And she has an organization. She's an herbalist, and she's come through a lot of challenges in life, and she overcame all of those challenges, and that's why she's here, and she's everyone's mama.
Right.
Yes. And I just want to thank our sponsors, Pink Cab Express Inc. and Pink Medical Trans Inc. For the sponsorship. And if you would like to sponsor Everyday People, you can hit this Cash App, capital J 112233, capital W. All right, let's continue. So now your organization, how did you start it, and when did you start it, and what it's for?
It was in the works for years, but I did start off with another organization I'm not going to mention right now. But when that kind of fell through, like I said, sometimes everybody's story or everybody's mission or everybody's path is like not the same or not for them.
Yes.
But I started off with CJ Mama Bear Renewal because I've renewed myself, and just the help right there is like getting them the help they need. If it's like with the drug rehab, what kind of placement like they need, as far as like if they're in an abuse situation, or they need placement for for the temporary so they can get housing, or it's basic helping people get to where they need to be.
Yes.
When it comes just down to it, all in a nutshell. I have a book of resources from food help to abuse lines, psychologists, drug rehabs, and so. But my biggest one that, like I said, that I like dealing with is Drug Free All Star. I always deal with them, and I get a lot of stuff from them. But I'm a life coach too. Um, just calling and helping them in that aspect manner, just to talk to somebody sometimes, it just helps. Or so basically it's just helping people.
And are you alone, or you have a team?
Actually, I do have a couple people right now. Right, if there's people that want to start joining and start helping, it's starting to get big. It's just started. It's fresh. I do work with, like I said, other organizations. Like I said, with Drug Free All Star Rehab. I also put out Jessie Strong, the Dragon Slayers. Like I said, she has this little farm that is for therapy with the farm animals and stuff. I got to get her address. That's, I said, the next time on the show, or if I end up doing my own show, I'll start putting things out there for them. With mine, CJ Mama Bear Renewal and the Wolf Pack of Mississippi, they help with the sex trafficking and abused children and women and people that need help too. And the same thing that I'm doing as well. And AJ is his name in Mississippi Wolfpack, PAC pack. So, but like I said, it's like everybody getting together and just helping, or people that just need somebody that they can trust.
Yes.
And come and talk to, and figure out which way they need to go. Raising money, like the junior leagues, they can raise money for like autism, or, abused children, to get them to therapy if there's no free, therapy to get them to. So it's like all the money goes to helping in some kind of way.
Definitely.
So that's what I basically do with the organization. And like I said, just
and
helping.
If anyone is looking to volunteer for your organization,
if anybody's looking to volunteer for my organization, my number is 404-2753. If I did not answer, you can leave a message and I will get back to you. The number again is 586-404-2753. Hope to hear from you guys.
Sure.
But yeah, I just feel like it's something big is about to happen. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like for the better.
For the better.
Not for, I mean, I do want to try to start traveling to a couple of different states to start doing. I don't go through a publisher with this one because the one that I went through, I actually have a book on Amazon that's called Mama Bear Tell Your Story by London.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually still on Amazon right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really promote the book and I'm not trying to knock the publishing company, but I did it on my own.
Yes.
I did it
Independent
on my
woman.
own. So, like I said, this is a piece.
Wait, you published it and you printed it and everything on your own?
Published it. Well, I had help from somebody that kind of went through it and made sure the spelling and the corrections, you know what I mean, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I went to Office Max and basically they printed off. I binded them, but I found out they can do it. So basically, like I said, it's like $25 for one book, but half the money goes to making and for helping people too. So, or helping abused children and women.
Yes.
I guess each book that I come out with, this is going to actually be a big book. Everybody asks, why didn't I just do one big book? Well, to me, when somebody hands me something big,
yes,
I lose interest. So to me, it's like people, their feedback when I got this book, they even feel like there's more to this book alone. And there probably is. That's where I want to start doing. Either I'm going to talk to the radio station or podcast station owner about doing like maybe a Mama Bear storytelling time, or charge a fee like with the book and to come on in personally and sit there and tell stories, which the stories are reality. They're true,
yes,
though.
real
That's
stories.
the thing
yes.
about it. And just starting to really get out there. And like I says, I want to start traveling to different states. I mean, maybe even try to get out the country. I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
You know, if I'm able to. But that's where like the sponsorship and you know what I mean, the donations or whatever, or if somebody does want me to come to a different state. I mean, even if it's flying me out there and putting me in a room.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or something.
Yalla,
like
we're
that.
looking for sponsors for Mrs. CJ Mama Bear. If anyone interested, please give her a call.
Thank you. But like I said with the organization, it's all about help. It's all about even like sisterhood, brotherhood, their true meaning of that. Not sitting here. I mean, if you want to stab somebody in the back, you want to sit here and talk about somebody, you got to go.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that. I'm here for a reason. And it's all that hate and anger and want to put people down or, you know what I mean? Not uplift the sisterhood and stuff like that. That's just like there's a sisterhood that was called, or that's called Bad Girls. That's my part of the sisterhood.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like I said, they don't put each other down. They try to uplift each other too. And I mean, I don't really, there's a handful of people that I'm like kind of dealing with that will join forces together to like help, you know what I mean, as you grow, as you get bigger. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care if I'm the only one doing this. I'm not going to stop doing it.
You're not going to be the only one doing this, Habibti. You're not the only one.
No, Habibti.
No, Habibti. We're going to have an army of you.
Right? And I mean, that is my dream. And I feel like it's coming. Like my time with doing what I want to do, it's like slowly opening and slowly happening, you know, and that's what you have to do. You got to be patient. You got to believe in your faith.
Yes.
Faith is like a big thing. Hope. I mean, one thing I have is hope.
Hope.
I have such high hope, even through all the hate that's been going on.
Girl, you giving everyone hope doing this. You giving everyone hope.
Thank you. I hope so. That's all I want.
And then a lot of people like to sit in the background, watch people go through what they go through. Just sit there and watch.
Watch, and then
you literally do an action. You saying, okay,
get the hell up.
You're right. I came out of this. Yalla, let's go. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Yalla.
But and that's what I mean. It's like I've been through a lot, and the way people come at you too. This last couple of months, the way people have been coming at me, it's almost like a tunnel vision. And I just sat back, and it was just like everything slowly just like going past me. And I'm like, get that, go, just like. Get away, you know, and that's what, and now I feel I'm at a point in my life where I'm comfortable, I'm confident,
And you're
It-
doing you.
right.
You're doing what you're supposed to be doing out here.
Right. Finally, now.
Yes.
You know, and if there's nobody that doesn't like it, please leave me the hell alone.
Habibti, you're living your calling.
Right. It's like, stay in your lane. I will stay in mine. I never jumped in yours, so please don't jump in mine.
Right. Make it clear, Mama Bear.
Go, please. Because, it's like life is too short. You can be, I mean, we've lost so many lives in the last couple of years.
Right.
In family. And, you know, it's been crazy. It's like, and then now everybody, it's like you're trying to find that medium. I never used to have a medium, and I can't believe that word's coming out of my mouth now. It's like, either do it hard, or stay home, you know,
right.
Way. But now it's like, now I'm starting to understand why you kind of need that medium.
Yes.
You know, because now you're watching all the haters.
Yes.
All the snakes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Now, oh, I love you. No, you don't. You don't love me. But I'll say it with a smile, like, no, you don't. You're talking shit as soon as I turned my back.
Well, if that was me, I'll cut you off a long time ago.
Right.
You're not gonna say hello to me.
You gave me a CPL and a microphone. Your fault. No. Oh my, but you gotta laugh. You do. You gotta. It's like, and that's what a lot of people don't do now. It's like, we don't laugh enough.
Yes.
We don't love each
Laughter
other.
Laughter keeps you young and healthy.
And that's what I want to see. I don't care what you are, what race you are, who you are. We're all humans.
We're all humans. We're all humans going through
the same stuff.
Actually, the same stuff if you think about it.
Stuff, just because I might not understand what you're saying.
Right.
The same thing behind the closed door, lady. I'm like, what are you doing? Just because you're covered up?
Oh, you're right.
Like, what's wrong with you people? We go through the same thing. We just say it different.
We say it different. And people hide it differently.
Yeah.
That's what it is. People do.
It's like, put some more makeup on. You'll be okay.
No. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I love you.
Oh, I love you, your Mama Bear. We are lifetime friends.
Oh, for sure.
Lifetime
I'm not going
sisters.
Yes, I was about to say, you ain't getting rid of me, baby.
No, you're not getting rid of me either. I wanted to talk in the last few minutes that we do have.
Okay.
Which sorry, we're having
guys, we're having so
much fun.
It's called Real People. See?
Real people, everyday people. This is everyday people. We laugh on the show all the time. We have literally 3 minutes.
Okay.
I wanted you to take 2 minutes to explain your herbs.
Okay, I'll take 2 minutes to explain. I do have a little booklet on it. It's called CJ Mama Bear Herbals.
Yes.
We got that. And I do a dandelion oil. I got titanium going through my body from my spine in 2 different places, cages, and titanium plates. My right leg is my knee, and I have a titanium rod, and so is my other left leg going to be getting done. I cannot take any pain medicines, and if I do, I'd be on oxys right now, which I might as well go to the streets and grab a pack of heroin. But I'm not going to do that. But the dandelion oil is actually dandelions, basically from my grass. It's a pain oil. This actually helps me out a lot. I also have teas that I make, medicine teas, that I do too. Like I says, my number is 586-404-2753. It's for the organization and the herbal business too. But if you need anything for pain, I have for you. Anxiety or insomnia, people use my peppermint peppermint lavender oil is good to help you sleep. And I also have as a big seller, as you guys can see, my hair.
Beautiful.
And beards and actually eyelashes is my rosemary oil that grows like your beard. It's good for beards. It's good for hair. Your eyelashes as I use. So I do have a lot of medicine, natural products if anybody's interested as far as teas goes too. But like I said, if you want to give me a call, if you are interested or me helping you as a life coach, as an herbalist, give me a call at 586-404-2753.
Yes. Thank you so much for all this information.
Baby. I thank you for giving me this opportunity. I love you, BT.
Thank you for coming on my show. I had to have you on my show because a lot of people go through the life experiences that you went through.
Yeah.
So I'm sure everyone that's watching, has learned something or took a lesson out of this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I hope so. And
yes.
If not, if you got any more questions, hopefully I hear from you or see you soon.
Yes. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Everyday People live on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. And next week, we have a very special guest. Stay tuned to my social media to stay posted on who's going to be next on the show. And I just want to thank Miss CJ Mama Bear for coming on the show
Thank
and
you for
sharing
having
all
me.
this information and for all the books and all the beautiful things that she shared with us and her life experiences and all her challenges. And stay tuned till next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye. I love you.
I love you too.
That's been good.